So do I believe that some content creators get preferential treatment? Yes, I do. I 100% agree or believe that some content creators get preferential treatment. I'm going to go down. Let's see. I'm totally fine with going down the rabbit hole. I 100% think. Now, I don't believe that it's any specific, like, so people have said, oh, well, certain genders get it, or certain, people get it, or certain tiers get it. I don't think it works like that, right? I think it works to the aspect of, at what level. So there's a few things that go into play here, right? Because when a ban comes, or when a request for a ban or something comes into place, at the partner level, right? At the partner level, you have what are they called? Are they called like community managers or like partner managers or something like that? Like you have a direct contact with Twitch at the partner level that you work with. It's your support staff that you work with. So if just that individual gets into play, then there's a whole level of preferential treatment that's involved there, right? To come to the point to where it says like, does that person like your content enough that they don't think it's a ban, right? It's an individual person's situation where they get to say, this was gray area. Yeah, maybe 24 hours, maybe 8 hours, whatever it is, right? Like 1 day stream, But if it goes something super high level and it becomes a Twitch corporate thing, right? It becomes a Twitch corporate issue, then I personally believe, and I have no validation with this. I'm not partnered. I have no idea how this actually works. So I can't say how this works, right? But I would say that at a corporate level, Twitch looks at money. They have to. As a private business, as a private organization, right? They're not traded on the Dow or whatever. They're not traded on the stock market, right? They're a part of Amazon, but they're not traded publicly. As a private business, you have to look at it in a way to say, is it financially beneficial? Like you go to a point. Brand image and culture, money. Right? Brand image and culture, money. Did this person do something bad enough that it's going to hurt our brand image or our culture? How much money are we going to lose? Because Twitch makes money off of all the streamers. So Twitch has to take money into consideration, especially at that top tier level. We're talking about Alinity, right? The Alinity slip, right? The Alinity slip. I'm like, you know what? 24-hour ban. Come on. It should have been way more than that because XQC got banned for, I think it was a week, for having two gorillas consummate on stream. For a second, right? Like it was like it came on, he turned it off. And he got banned for like a week. But Alinity got 24 hours for a human doing it. What is that? Right? Like there's no, and I think that there's part of that. Again, it's money. Right? Alinity doesn't necessarily build on the drama as much as XQC does. So XQC getting banned just means his return stream is going to have that many more people. When he comes back from being banned, everybody's going to be all up in arms to support him. It's something that I don't know how you judge that. And I've heard, Pokemon's had several issues that have just skirted by, right? Just scooted right by and nobody said anything about it. I haven't seen them. I don't really know, right? And if it is 100% guaranteed an accident, like it is 100% visibly an accident, I can understand, right? To some extent to say, hey, this was legitimately an accident. Like if you did this in public, if you accidentally did this in public, would you want to be arrested for it? Or would you hope that somebody would be nice and just say, hey, cover up, don't do it again? Like how does that work? It's a completely different scenario because now I mean, like, oh, let's use this as, I'm going to come up with a crazy example. You ready? This is going to be terrible. If you're walking through the middle of Times Square pre-COVID, and somebody pulls down your pants. And you're standing there naked. Do you want to get arrested for public indecency? Wasn't your fault. It was an accident. But not hundreds of thousands, but, you know, like tons and tons and tons of people are going to see you. You know, it's not just, people are probably going to take photos, people are probably going to take videos, whatever may happen, right? Do you want to be arrested for that? It's the same concept here. If it is legitimately an accident, then I could see, you know, letting people off with a slide. But if you have an accident multiple times, come on, now we're starting to figure things out here. Like, accidents don't just happen, repeat, right? Council members of the Municipal Authority for the Conclave of Standards and Practices of Twitch Affiliates. Wow. Okay, that is a title and a half. So in terms of should there be some gray area? Should there be some gray area and bans and suspensions for content? I definitely think there should be. Right? Again, accidents can happen. You need to make sure that you take care of your content creators, and you have to protect your content creators. You have to protect your content creators just as well as you protect your viewers, right? And that's all part of the agreement. And it's a very, very, very slippery slope. Very slippery slope. And it's something that I don't think there's a direct answer to. But one day we'll find it. One day we'll find that happy medium. Maybe. If not, then we'll just continue to have these conversations every time we do. Don't protect the viewers. Don't protect the viewers at all. We don't care about the viewers. Only protect the creators. Hey, my only claim... He's going to blow all over me. There you go. There's a detonator for you. That is my version of a Deep Rock Galactic. Detonator. Might as well save some points for that.